Hey, what's going on, guys? Gonna start ripping on this frag body. It's got a little bit of rust just on the surface, very light. Tiny little bit of pitting. It's in really great shape actually. Um, and there's a little bit of what looks like paint, like way down in the recesses. You can kind of see it there. It's like a black paint. It's kind of shiny. Um, so I've got to strip that off. I'm going to use my Dremel. I've got a wire wheel, but the cone type shape one. I used it before, it worked pretty well. But I do like the steel bristles better than the brass now. I've used a couple brass ones, or steel ones, and they did hold up better, like they didn't fall apart so quick. So, little tip there. And I'm also going to try using my little fan attachment that just kind of blows things away, and then the face shield, which is going to be a huge improvement over last time. Last time I just was picking the little bristles out of my hair and out of my skin and my clothes for like all night. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, step one, remove the neck. I love it when they just unscrew. It's amazing. Alright. Let's see how my Dremel holds up today. It's acting up the other day. Not much left. Just go through these things like crazy. That didn't take long. Those brass ones do not last long. They do good work. They do work very well. But they don't last long. I get about a third of the way through and I gotta replace it. It's ridiculous. They're sticking in my skin. Alright, I've got it mostly stripped. It's filthy right now because of the dust from using those wire wheels. I'm filthy as well. But it's mostly clean, and I ran out of wire wheels. I go through like 4 of those things per frag body, which is sucks. But I'm gonna start like seeing if I can find a larger volume of those things because I go through them like crazy. But I'm gonna go rinse this off and see what kind of shape it's in. I suspect I can already see a few like paint spots I've missed. It's mostly rust free at this point. It's hard to tell with all the dust on it, but I was pretty thorough at getting in between things, and so yeah, let me get this cleaned up and we'll see what it looks like. I mean, right now it just looks filthy, so. Alright, I got it cleaned up, or washed off, I should say. Washed, not cleaned. whatever. And myself. Look at that. Amazing. Still plenty of black paint in some spots. They're hard to see when it gets dirty. It just gets covered up and you don't see it. And also, most of the black paint is kind of in the deeper recesses, which the cone-shaped ones don't do the greatest job of getting at. So I need to get some more of the flat wheel style so I can really get into those deep spots. But I mean, it looks pretty clean for the most part. Most of the surface rust is gone. There's a few spots I missed. And anyways, this is kind of the process. Is you grind it, you clean it, so you can see what you missed. You grind it some more, you clean it, you go back and forth. So that's gonna be it for now because the hardware store is closed, and I'll pick it back up in a day, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. You guys won't know because I'm gonna edit it out. But yeah, I'm gonna get back at it here in a minute, and yeah, I'll start getting rid of that other stuff I missed. And we're back. It's only been a moment for you guys, but it's actually been a little while. I ran out of wire wheels. I ordered more. Took them a while to come in, and then I got impatient and I ordered another one because it was on Prime and I could get it in like a day and a half. But anyways, the ones that I wanted came in, and they are much larger than the ones I was using before. I don't have one of those old ones that I was using, but this is a vinyl one, or a nylon brush or wire wheel that I was using, or similar to the size that I was using. And this is the size of the new ones. That is enormous. So, and then I got impatient and I went ahead and ordered one that I could stick on my drill press or on my drill, my hand drill. I don't know that I'll get into that one today, but I'm gonna start doing this again. I gotta get that frag body clean, pick up where I left off on that because it was pretty close, but not quite. The metal's still pretty dark, but most of the paint and rust is gone off of it. So I'm gonna try to strip the rest of it, and you're probably also noticing I got a new shirt. This is pretty cool. I dig this. Roy at Wanawanga is making these, or he has them up on his website, or it's through Teespring, I think. I thought it was really cool. I ordered one. He's not paying me for any of this stuff. I just like to support the guys that make all those cool parts that we use all the time. So any of those guys that do part runs or have websites, you know, Roman and Roy, Bobadette, Starkiller, Trooper. I'm forgetting tons of them. You guys know who you are. Everybody that's watching probably knows as well. But I just want to give a shout out to everybody and, you know, support the community. So anyways, let's get started. All right, I had to give my Dremel a little break. It felt like it was getting pretty hot, but these are awesome. I am not switching back to the other size. I can get way deeper into in between the little frag cubes. It's so much easier. I can get it way cleaner than I ever could with the regular sized ones. So if you're looking at doing this, I'm gonna figure out a way to. I could probably post a link or something like that, but I'm gonna figure out a way I can share this information of like where to get those. I just got them on Amazon, but you know, if you look for wire wheel, tons of stuff, or wire wheel for Dremel, tons of stuff's gonna come up. I had to scroll for a while before I found them, so I'll figure out a clever way to share those with you guys, and maybe I'll just put a link in one of my threads on the RPF or something like that. YouTube's a little weird about putting links to things if you don't own the website. Sometimes they will flag your video, so that's why it may not work if I put it in the description for you. So I'll probably throw that up on the on one of the threads if anybody's wondering, because there's no way I can switch back to a normal size one because this is just way better. Well, I think the Dremel just crapped out on me again. I think it's overheating or something. Great. Well, I'm gonna let it cool. Taking apart the Dremel. See if I can clean out the motor or something. See if I can spot what's going on with it. Because I don't want a dead Dremel. It's acting up a little too much. Well, I guess the day's finally come where this thing is dead. It's just a fight to make it work. I tried. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. It's like a bad connection or something, I don't know. Alright, I gotta go price some new Dremels. Not what I wanted to spend money on, but I kind of have to. Because I use it more than anything else. Oh well. Alright. Time to go spend some money. Alright, so the Dremel is 100% dead. I've tried to save it. I even took it apart again, like off camera, and cleaned it out even more. It just will not stay on. Any little bit of pressure I apply just stops the motor. So I think I've got to get a new one to continue on my projects. I mean, it's really sad to see a favorite tool die on you, or break, or anything like that. So we've got to give this a proper farewell, though, because it's served me pretty well over the years, and it's sad to see it go, but we've got to give it its rights. So